Why people is so profoundly irrational? Why do they take pride on their own slavery? Why do men struggle for their own slavery like it was their liberty? Why is it so hard, not even conquering liberty, but being able to stand it? Well, those are words by French philosopher Gilles Deleuze, commenting on the philosophy of Baruch de Spinoza. Words I think are relevant to what nucleanight was talking about in her video. I think, well, the fact so many men hate feminism is because we are confused. Like Deleuze says, we are brainwashed in order to consider our slavery as our freedom. In my view, feminism is a form of recent criticism on the way human societies extort oppression and inequality based on sex and gender. I think the basis of this inequality is economical and also ethical, but I think it not only affects women but it affects both of the sexes. I think it quite notably affects women in a harsher and more degrading and more violent way, but women are also horribly affected by sexism and patriarchy. Um, Namely, we are emotionally and sometimes legally castrated, psychologically castrated. So feminism is not a movement that seeks to seeks for freedom only for women, but it also seeks for freedom for men. Another subject, I think that hatred nucleanight talks about takes more palpable and undeniable aspect here in Mexico. Let's take the case of Lidia Cacho, who is the most prominent feminist, the most prominent Mexican feminist. She wrote a book called Los Demonios del Edén, The Demons of Eden, that would be a translation. That book is a result of a very careful research on a net of child pornography and child prostitution, which was protected and frequented by many very important people here in Mexico, like businessmen and politicians. As a result of that investigation, Lidia Cacho was incarcerated. But there was a detail. Some recordings of the governor that incarcerated her, Puebla Governor Mario Marin, were filtered to the press, to the TV and the radio. In those conversations we can hear that Mario Marin talking with people like Kamel Nassif, who is a businessman specializing in the field of clothing. He's like the king of denim pants here in Mexico. And in those conversations, we can hear expressions like le dimos un coscorrón. We gave her a coscorrón. Coscorrón is a punch you give to a little kid in order to shut him up or shut her up. And for them, that incarceration was a way to simply shut her up. And in another recording we can hear Kamel Nassif talking about that he arranged for Lidia Cacho to be raped on jail, obviously by other women. Obviously, well, they would use some implements, a broomstick. And well, that's just an example of how palpable that hatred towards feminism is. And I think that the fact that probably in the US this hatred is less is less physical, less violent. I think that's because of the struggle of American feminists. Um, well, that's just it.